Preservation Record. Command Witness, Surviving Captain. The archive is damaged. The ship is failing. Many names were lost with the signal. Captain, give us what you can bear.
If this archive survives, do not let them begin with victory. There was no victory. We lost. By the time our ship reached the outer debris field, the defense line was already broken. Allied signals came in fragments, names, coordinates, prayers. Then static. Whole crews disappeared between one breath and the next. The enemy did not advance like an army. It spread, like a thought entering a wound. We held position because there was nowhere left to fall back to. Deck 3 was open to vacuum. Deck 5 was burning. The helm answered late. The hull sang every time another section gave way. Our angels kept us breathing. That is not the same thing as being saved.
We can stop here, if you need to.
No. If I stop here, they become numbers. The tactical display showed 2 living signals outside the ship. At first, I thought the system was wrong. Nothing should have been alive out there. Then the external cameras cleared. The twins were in the wreckage. Brother and sister. Bonded twins. The last pair still answering our signal. Both wounded, both still awake. She was pinned against a torn armor plate. He was drifting, bleeding light into the dark. They were less than 20 meters apart, and it might as well have been a planet. I ordered retrieval. The crew moved before I finished speaking. Then the shield rose. Not around them, around us. They locked us inside our own surviving hull. I remember striking the glass with my hand, as if command could become force, as if rank mattered to the dying, as if love could overrule consent. It could not.
They kept you alive, even when you would not have chosen it.
They knew what we would do. They knew we would spend the last of ourselves trying to bring them home. He reached first, she reached back. The enemy fire bent toward them. The shield thinned. Every alarm on the ship went white. Their hands touched. And for 1 second, the war stopped. No weapons, no screaming, no dead calling through broken channels. Only light.
The final transmission is missing from the archive. If you can bear it, preserve it.
They sent one message through the shield before it took them. They said they were giving me the life I probably should have had, even for a moment. I did not understand. I still do not. When I woke, the ship was still dying, but it was whole enough to hold air. The crew was alive. The twins were gone. And outside the forward glass, the stars were wrong.
Names preserved. Witness received.
No, their names were not the record. They were the reason we had one. And I have not yet earned it.
Juno, the archive says Section 3 was open to vacuum.
It was.
It also says Section 3 is sealed.
It is. That's the problem.
Could the repair grid have done it?
The repair grid is gone. So are the drones that would have used it.
Ship system. Identify cause of structural restoration.
Cause unresolved. Structural memory conflict detected. Prior state, breach. Current state, seal. Repair sequence not found.
The ship remembers dying and insists it survived.
How many did? 8 breathing. The twins? No bond signatures.
Interference?
I checked, twice. They're gone. Play the last packet.
Recovered packet integrity, partial. Source, twin bond signatures confirmed. Rootfall Protocol activated. Vessel preservation incomplete. Surviving crew count, 8. Access restricted.
Rootfall?
No active fleet record. No public doctrine. Nothing I can open. Then we need Elias.
I heard my name.
Of course you did. Sit down before I sedate you.
What did you find?
A final angel packet from the twins. Rootfall Protocol activated.
Rootfall?
You know it?
No, but I know the structure. Old command architecture, first generation, buried below normal doctrine.
Can your angel access it?
Angel. Define Rootfall.
Rootfall Protocol recognized. Access denied. Primary conditions unmet. Verification incomplete. Recipient state unresolved. Further disclosure prohibited.
Recipient?
That sounds personal.
It is also refusing to explain itself.
Can you override it?
Not if it is angel sealed.
Then what did the twins do?
Every bonded soldier can learn to project in some form. That is not the secret. The angel wakes the aura as protection first. It learns the body. It refuses what should kill it. Impact, poison, fire, vacuum for a while. Then training teaches the bearer to push that field outward. A shield, a blade, a brace, a lattice, a pressure edge. Different shapes for different minds.
Tools, if controlled.
Weapons, if frightened.
So projection alone does not explain what happened.
No, what was unusual was the match. Their bond patterns aligned almost perfectly. Brain rhythm, aura response, angel timing. When they touched, their fields did not simply overlap, they multiplied.
That still sounds like output. Too much output, but still output.
It would have been if they had stopped there. They burned life force.
That is real?
Real enough to be banned, real enough to bury. You force the aura past its safe limit by spending what the angel exists to preserve. Regeneration, memory continuity, bond stability. Years, if years still mean anything to us.
Did they know it would kill them?
Yes, they knew. Projection can hold a breach. Burning can push power past reason. But this? I can explain the cost, not the result. I know what they spent. I do not know what they bought. So no experiments, no attempts to reproduce the flash. No one turns their deaths into procedure. Stabilize the ship, preserve the dead, count the living again. Then show me where we are.
Forward shutters clearing. External view is live. There is a planet below us. Blue atmosphere, cloud systems, oceans, dark side illumination in clustered patterns. Not wreckage, not fire. Cities. It is inhabited. Captain, I do not know if they have seen us.